Welcome back to another video on Feel the Play TV. Ain't been in the studio for a while, Sanch. What are you telling me, my bro?
What you saying, bro?
You back, man.
Yeah,
Obviously,
man.
It's new surroundings for the time being.
Had to make do, innit?
Now I'm trying to say, so yeah, the Premier League's been a mad one. It's been a crazy start to the season, and we've just been kind of just kicking back and enjoying it whilst we can. But in terms of all the games that's gone on, we've obviously got a lot to speak about. You know what I'm trying to say? Obviously, we're 6 games into the season. Bro, talk to me. What's impressed you? Like, you know what I mean? You could go anywhere in terms of the start of the season. Because for me, it's been the football, bro. I feel like we've had some entertaining games, and that's down to the teams that got promoted. It's down to them, you know, giving the bigger teams a game. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's what I was saying in my prediction. That's why I was kind of confident. And it could still happen, but that team that came up, like 2 of them was going to stay in the division because of the quality of the sides, the signings they've made.
The way Bournemouth have started as well, maybe all 3.
You reckon?
But no, they've started. Well, they've grabbed 2 wins, bro.
Yeah, hey, still for a relegation team that is candidates.
They beat a good Villa side on the first day of the season. Then they beat they were losing 2-0. They came back 1-3-2. I think they're gonna go down, innit? I think their team's not good enough. We saw that at Anfield, but you can't push them back really. They've won 2 games. Started to get season well. There's a little gap between them and the who's bottom, Leicester, I think it is. So, bro, you never know.
Now, Leicester start.
You know what it was, yeah? They didn't sign anyone, and the first game of the season, I really liked their side. I really, really like their side.
Did you?
On paper, yeah. I feel like it's a good enough team, innit? But, like I said in my predictions, when you don't add to what you had the season before, becomes stale, becomes a bit boring, becomes a bit like, we didn't sign anyone. Like, players are going to start looking at each other. We didn't sign anyone, like, rah.
Yeah.
And it's looking like it's coming true.
Brendan's on his last legs, man. Let's keep it true.
It's looking like it's coming true still.
Brendan's on his last legs. And it's mad because I actually like Brendan, but there comes a time here where, as you said, things get stale. You have to move on, whether that's investing in a side or investing in, you know, the manager. So he's on his last legs, bro. I won't be surprised if he's the next
Obviously,
one with his P40s.
there's still Johnny Evans. They lost.
No, man. Their backline's mean.
No. That's what I mean, bro.
I'm talking about the whole backline. I'm not hearing it.
That's what
Apart
I mean,
from James
though.
Justin.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, but even Evans, though, is a dinosaur in this thing.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, it's just like you still got Johnny Evans there.
It's like
Ndidi's playing centre half.
Yeah. Amate.
I'm not even gonna start on the keeper. Did you see the
He's in my fantasy, man.
Trust him. He's the cheapest one, bro. He's gonna start every week, but he's not getting me anything, bro.
I know. That's why it's techie.
Oh, yeah, there was a comp that came out yesterday of my man. And
Wood. You know, I saw it, but it was like 3 minutes or something. I was like, yeah, man.
It wasn't making sense, though.
Yeah, so
and they bought him for like 12 M's as well. Like,
Wood?
Yeah. So I don't know, but they bought my man for 12 M's.
You're lying.
And they're moving into all Brighton, still getting games at football.
They're moving into uncharted territory.
Vardy's obviously.
Hey, I was there for that Chelsea-Leicester game. Vardy, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the chants in the stadium about, you know, the missus being I don't know, bro. I don't know if that's what's got to my man's head. Cause
but the other day
he missed 4 clear-cut chances, bro.
But that's what you mean, bro. Like you're still playing Vardy up top. Like you ain't got another striker in. Like, do you get Maddison? Probably doesn't want to be there. Fofana obviously got his wish.
That situation with Fofana. Did you see his post?
What?
Man came out saying
Oh yeah.
Saying the manager, even when the man. But then Brendan came out saying that it wasn't. It's not Fofana that tapped it. Do you see that? He came out saying that he knows that there's been situations where his agents he didn't say agent, but he said you know what I mean, someone close to him has messaged him, but he knows it's not Fofana because Fofana's not. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I don't know what's going on behind the scenes at Leicester.
Same with Villa in the same boat.
I already spoke about Gerrard, so I'm not even going to hammer him. No. But it's coming to fruition, the way things are going for them. I mean...
To be fair to them, unfortunate.
Yeah.
With the injury.
Yeah, but bro...
No. Even with him. No. I know.
Like, it's not even... Do you know what it is, yeah?
It's just so...
I know... If Villa are going to perform, I know what I'm going to get from Villa. But that's a negative, because I know all they're going to give me is battling.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say?
When I watch Villa games, I don't know what the...
It's just a battle.
What they're trying to do, what yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? So
a lot of the time when I watch Villa games, I'm confused. I'm confused as to what's I'm trying to see, like what Gerrard's trying to do there mostly with his lineups. Never really plays wingers. Yeah. Prefers to play his number 10s out there. The back four for me, apart from Matty Cash, isn't great, personally.
Young's still getting a game.
Giving who was it, Foden a hard time.
Yeah, fair play.
But saying that, it shows how the league's been. They got a point against City, who... the Erling Haaland show, bro. The Erling Haaland show. But because he's that good, and because City is that good, Pep's that good, it's gonna work. But there's been Villa, there's been Newcastle where I've gone, okay, Newcastle shouldn't have dropped points there, really and truly. But against Villa, I saw what I've been trying to say with regards to when they sold Sterling, Jesus. Just like before, they didn't have a striker, so defenders really didn't know, like, what am I gonna do in terms of defending that? Because it's like we got a front three we have to deal with. We got a striker that's not gonna play strike. How do we deal with that? Then you look at Liverpool, not this year, but in the past, we were like Salah, Mane, Firmino. How are we gonna deal with that? Whereas now, like I said, Erling Haaland's so good that most of the time you're gonna get away with it. But against Villa, and there's going to be more games like that. I even said it earlier in the season, then I don't think they're going to get as much points as they've got in the past. Because I just feel like...
Not evident.
Defenders now...
No, they're not. I don't think they will.
Defenders now only got Erling Haaland to worry about. I'm saying only, but obviously because he's Erling Haaland, he's done what he's done so far. But there's going to be games where it's going to be easier to defend against. That's been my point the whole time with their sales and whatever. And I saw that against Villa. I was like, I was so shocked they didn't beat Villa. So shocked. And I saw stuff like, even though he scored. Do you get it? So it's a bit of a weird like middle ground that you're like, you got Haaland, but then you got rid of someone who brought you, two guys who brought you something different kind of thing. But
It's mad because...
But then, like I said, because he's so good, you're going to get the back-to-back hat-tricks. You're going to get he scored that... Don't forget, he scored at St. James's. He scored at Villa Park. So he's going to play his part. But for me, it's like there's going to be tough days at the office for City in terms of breaking teams down.
Let's talk about the title challengers, Arsenal.
But I got positive things to say. I only got positive things to say about them.
Speak about the title challenge then. How's that? You know what I mean?
Listen, they had a fairly easy first.
Speak about their run because they get... Well, Arsenal fans as a whole, they get upset when people say fairly easy run. What I need Arsenal fans to just kind of try and digest is the fact that last season you had no Europa League football. So everyone expected you to get into the top four. Even in hindsight, when people even, you know what I'm trying to say, look back on it, people that didn't even think that going into the start of the season, when the season ended, I'm sure a lot of people thought Arsenal should have got into the top four. You see what I'm trying to say? So now, cool. Going into this season, you're going to face teams like Palace, that you obviously dropped points to last season. But you all are telling us that you've progressed, that you've gone forward with Mikel Arteta. Or should I call him Super whatever? You get what I'm trying to say? So you've gone forward with my man. So why are you getting upset when fans are telling you that you had an easy running? If you're meant to have come leaps and bounds since last season. You see what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. They get all upset. Why? It's not easy run. We lost to Palace last season. this season you're meant to take a step forward. That's what people are expecting you to do. So when you're coming up against the likes of Palace, bro, we're expecting you to at least not lose there. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Draw. Okay, we might have it, but not lose. You see what I'm trying to say? And the other teams that they faced. So Bournemouth. But when they came up against the, you know what I'm trying to say? Listen, I don't need to speak much.
For me,
you can give them your props.
No, it's not props. It's not props. At the end of the day, they're right. I've been. There's been times where bro, listen. There's been times supporting United lately. They get 4 or 5 wins on the trot, and you're like against obviously because the 4 wins we've had now, we've won at 2 tough away grounds and beat 2 top teams. But before that, in the past, under Ole, under Mourinho, we'd win a few games, and it'll be the kind of run Arsenal had, and you'll be buzzing because normally we won't do that. We won't beat those teams. We'll struggle against those teams or whatever. So I hear it in terms of like they're buzzing. They've not done that for a while. There was a start, the best start since whenever, you know. So I hear it. And they would have gone to Old Trafford thinking, bro, if we win here,
the league's on. I had my brethren
telling me... No. It's on either way.
I had my brethren telling me, if they reach 10 games unbeaten, they're doing this season invincible.
No. Obviously, that's why people get onto them, because they take it a step too far. Bro, our dislike for Arsenal fans is always because they're just buzzing. They're always buzzing. They're buzzing
off their heads,
over the top, innit? But the first 5 games of the season, the way a few games panned out in terms of Fulham,
Liverpool, Liverpool, that draw wasn't expected. That was not expected, bro. First game of the season.
Exactly. So then, when Fulham come, that's what they're gonna look at though. When Fulham come, equalise, and then you still come back and win, they're gonna be like, raw. Villa as well.
Yeah, nah. To be
so
fair,
I hear it.
I'm not
some people will look at that and think, but you didn't blow Fulham and Villa away.
No.
So that's worrying kind of thing in terms of like, you can see the cracks are still maybe there. But then some people will look at it like, shows a bit of like team unity.
No, that's my point though. I know that they've progressed. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Their squad's progressed. So shouldn't you have the same expectations when you win these games? Shouldn't it be like, oh yeah, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Not getting all gassed. Bro, I've been seeing they've been lighting up fireworks outside the stadium. I'm hearing, bro, this is what I'm trying to say to you. I've been seeing a lot of over the top stuff from Arsenal fans, and the way they came into the United game showed how. I feel like that summed them up. To be fair,
I think it's been listen,
and that had been coming.
Forget all that.
They were on their high horse.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Like we commented on it last week, innit? But it's been a steady start. They came on Trafford, like you said. They, for me, played well, and there was certain habits that came out again. You get what I'm saying? Bad habits, which is a worry. But again, it's the same thing. It's bound to happen. They've beaten 5 teams that they're meant to beat. They've not done that in the past. Palace, do you get what I'm saying? So we'll see how they react to the Arsenal game. It's a shame about, obviously, the games got called off and stuff, so we weren't able to see straight away.
You know what's crazy about that? The games getting called off. It benefits some teams, and it
throws the
other teams off.
But like you said, they've got tough games now.
Arsenal, their October runs is mad. And
who are they meant to have
in October?
No, this weekend.
I don't know. You know, L4, Arsenal. I don't know. I don't watch them lot. So I'm trying to show you, but I never watched these lot. But their running is mad in October. They have Liverpool to play, Spurs to play, so they have tough games in October. And them not having, because I never heard any Arsenal fan. I was hearing Arsenal fans say we need to bounce back next game. So that makes me think that the fixture wasn't a mad tough game. You see what I'm trying to say?
Think about being Everton. What's happening?
If that's Everton, bro, that's a techie game.
No. But that's what I said. We'll see the react because, bro, these are they won the games they're supposed to win. Now they've taken it all. in the habits that they've taken at L in the past.
So let's see in it. Yeah, fair play.
So moving forward,
yeah,
they've got to beat the teams in front of them. We're going to see if it continues. If they do, then they're a shoo-in for top 4, 100%. But you know Arsenal, innit?
Nah, so
and like you were touching,
they've
on
started
Liverpool.
well.
You were touching on Liverpool, innit?
They've started well. Liverpool. It's not even a like, I can't even piece it. In fact, I can, but it's like, because you could say you saw this coming. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, losing Mane. I said it before the season started, bro. I said that Nunes signing, yes, he's. I think he's quality. Me, innit? Like, with all these memes and that, I hear it and that, like, I know what he'll give to a side, innit? Do you get what I'm trying to say? If you utilise him well. Liverpool lost the link-up. I said it. And I'm only going to touch on it briefly. It was very important to the way they played. Always having someone that drops in, and then it creates the space for the other two. When you have Nunes and Salah, who always literally want the ball. They always want to be involved in the play. Bro, you're going to have problems in your build-up play. You see what I'm trying to say? Because there's times that I literally see Salah cutting, tries to whip it. I'm seeing Nunes looking at him. Like, bro, like, do you get it? Vice versa. You need to have that player that like Firmino, that Mane. Because even though people said Mane was selfish, Mane, for me, he contributed in terms of the link-up clearly. Way more than both. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? Way more than Salah and Firmino. So it's a techie situation for Liverpool. I can't lie to you. It's very
talking of Salah.
Oh, he stank up the gaff. And
It's
we were saying it since AFCON.
It's another person, who signed a mad deal, and it ain't so far.
AFCON, innit?
So far, it ain't worked out, kind of thing. And I said, if you're gonna get rid of Mane, get rid of my man and start again. Yeah. Personally, innit? If you're gonna get rid of Mane, get rid of Salah and start again. Because then that way you're gonna go the Nunes route, calm.
Then
Diaz, calm. Get a winger now that's gonna work in Nunes' favour. Yeah. But they didn't. They offered him 400 whatever racks. It's not working out at the moment. Their midfield, we've spoken about their midfield numerous amount of times. That for me is their most important
position. It is because they cover literally for the
what Klopp wants,
the fullbacks, and literally
what Klopp wants them to do. It's not your like, we need a Thiago in there. They don't need Thiago in there, bro. Like Klopp requires a certain centre mid in there, and
a workhorse.
And I've seen Hendo, Milner in there, legs gone. Thiago's obviously been injured. Harvey Elliott, is he that guy? Like I said, if you're gonna change it up fully. You can't have Harvey Elliott. I'd rather you play Harvey Elliott and Carvalho in there with Fabinho. Do you get it? If you're gonna play Harvey Elliott next to James Milner, what is the point, bro? Do you get it? So it's like,
and he's rattled. And he's rattled because that Champions League game, lambs to the slaughter, bro.
The word didn't surprise me.
Elliott and Carvalho in the midfield. I was thinking, what's going on here, fam?
Didn't surprise me still. And their backline this year.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Listen, I don't need to talk on Trent. I've said it many a time. I'm not convinced. I don't care how good he is going forward. I do not care. Because whatever winger you come up against, that's a weakness. Straight up, bro. I don't care what you do going forward. As long as that winger gets the ball and he goes one-on-one with Trent, it's long.
That's how we got joy in our game against
And it was Anthony Elanga. And
literally, our plan was literally... If you go back to watch the game, you see De Gea...
But it's not like...
De Gea, sorry. De Gea had 4... He went long 4 times against Brighton and Brentford, which was in our first 2 games. Is that no surprise? He went long about 30 plus times in the Liverpool game, and that was towards Trent's side. You get what I'm trying to say?
What annoys me about him is that I don't even... Well, no, he's a bad defensively, but I feel like he just doesn't even try.
Yeah.
Like Napoli, one of the Napoli wingers got the ball. done that old school trick, knock it, put the ball round him, put the ball round him, run round, get it, and it was just so simple. Like I'm looking at you thinking, Joe Gomez.
Oh, you're talking about that? I'm talking about when they twosed him and he was just literally like this.
Oh no, but that's what annoys me about him, because it's like, bro, you're just literally standing there.
No,
like, do you think you're the best right back in the world? Like, I don't get it. So for me, I've never rated him. I don't care. That's me being honest. I don't care how good he is going forward.
You're saying there's techie conversations for Trent. Try. Boy.
And on this rate, you shouldn't be going with England.
I won't lie.
Joe Gomez has had an opportunity to come in now. Matt has been injured. I don't know where Konate is.
And he's been a shower of shot.
He's been horrendous.
Yeah, let's call it
horrendous.
Let's keep it true. Like,
people call it, bro. No. What game was it? I think it was against Palace.
Bro, forget about Palace, bro. The Napoli game that just went past.
No, forget that, bro.
Oh my God.
I think it was against Palace, yeah. And Phillips started ahead of him. And everyone was going, what? Why? Gomez on the bench. Obviously, Zaha went round him. I mean, Phillips plays Zaha on side, I think it was. Questions were asked. Cool. Phillips got dropped next game. Gomez has come in and been nothing but a car crash, bro. So it's like, maybe sometimes the managers know, innit, what they're doing. I'm pretty sure Phillips would have performed better on Wednesday.
That was mad from Gomez, you know.
That goal, that right hand side was
bro. Yeah, that's something Klopp needs to.
Oh, and then
no. You see Klopp though.
That partner. He's not been any better.
It's not making sense with Klopp because I don't get it. We saw Pep develop his thing and show us that he can still win without a striker, innit? Klopp, when you gonna show us like, yeah, you've won one Prem, one Champs, cool, whatever.
He ain't got that though. I've been knowing he ain't got that.
But do you see what I'm trying to say though? But people always try to compare the two and all of that stuff.
No.
My man has Nunes and it looks like he can't even piece the puzzle together right now.
No. Klopp ain't got it like that, bro. But obviously, you see what he's done.
I reckon Jota's gonna come back in and he's gonna be the mainstay still. I won't lie to you. And I think that's gonna be that's when Liverpool are gonna go forward. I think Klopp's gonna clock that.
And I feel like, bro, with Trent and Gomez, because they've been so bad, people ain't been looking at the left hand side.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. It's Robertson, innit? Oh my
that, bro, both of them.
Yeah,
both of them, bro.
Robertson. And
if they don't get their act together,
if there's not passion with Robbo going forward,
if they don't
it's a very, very techie situation for my man.
If they don't get their act together, they will not get in the top four, bro. They will not get in the top four because
that would be so poetic.
Chelsea's got a new gaffer. City, Arsenal have started brilliantly. United have obviously responded brilliantly, and Tottenham are picking up results. So if they're not careful, bro, and they get their act together, they will not make the top four.
They would have just had Chelsea, you know, if the games didn't get cancelled.
Yeah. So, obviously, Chelsea's been...
We'll get into them. We'll get into Chelsea. Because just finishing off on Liverpool, yeah, I just don't understand Klopp. Like, your high line keeps getting smoked. When we started hitting Pep's team on the transition with Dan James and Rashford and Martial, when we were turning his head crazy and he was talking to the bench and that, he patterned himself out, bro. He even came out in his pressers and was saying like, no. We cannot afford too much time on it. He will show them like, yeah, we know like their strengths, but we're gonna ease up our play a bit, more tactical fouls, more, you know what I'm trying to say, squeezing us so we can't break, all of that stuff. But then Klopp, it's like he's so stubborn in his ways, and we've seen it for his whole tenure. Why can't you just adjust a bit? Have your high line literally just a bit back. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Maybe have one of your fullbacks not pushing on that much when the others attacking. So that way you can create a back four with your centre mid coming in. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But no, he's persistent with the high line. He's persistent with it. Bro, it's not making sense to me. And teams, over the course of the season, I guarantee you, every team that has fast-paced players in their side, they're gonna capitalize if they get the game plan right. If they get the game plan right, they'll capitalize against Liverpool.
I've been seeing this coming for years. Obviously, it's been late. I've been saying year after year, maybe this is the year they're gonna fall off. And finally, hopefully, it
And their
continues,
players,
innit?
Fabinho. We didn't even speak on Fabinho, bro.
Bro. They've all been.
And I was big enough Fabinho. Do you remember?
We don't even have to pick like we could make like for each player still because they've the Salah.
The only shining light I'll say is Elliot and Carvalho this season for them.
Diaz has done well.
Diaz has done well still.
But then the rest of them, obviously, Alisson's
always
there, really. Yeah,
Alisson.
But the rest of them, oh my lord,
it's not making sense still.
But yeah, moving on to your mate Thomas.
I wasn't happy with that decision, bro.
Was you surprised?
Bro, I'll tell you literally how it went. So I wasn't on my phone for the whole day, innit? Because I was busy. I literally linked my boy, jumped in his whiz. He's like, nah, man, Chelsea. We were just talking, literally having a conversation about whatnot. He's like, Chelsea violated, man. Dude. I was like, he was like, how can they sack him? I was like, sack him? Huh? Bro, I was even looking at him for time like, you're going to tell me that you're bantering or something. Because that decision is abysmal. A shocking decision, business-wise and personal-wise as well, bro. Like, on a level. Personal-wise, I mean, he took everything. He was the face of everything when the problems were going on at Chelsea. And rival fans will downplay it because it's like, you know what I mean? But when something's actually going on behind the scenes in your club, you actually feel it. Everyone feels it. You know what I'm trying to say? My man's the spokesman, the guy that's front, centre and forward, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? Giving answers that he doesn't even... like. You know what I'm trying to say? That he's giving on the spot. He's obviously finished poorly in the season. A lot of results, I wouldn't say, was down to the ownership issues. I feel like Chelsea fans mastered a lot of that. But on the other end, a lot was. You get what I'm trying to say? Not knowing when players are going to be signing their contracts. Christensen, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, Alonso, Jorginho, Kante, still ain't got extensions, all of this stuff. Bro, it plays a part. It plays a part in your future planning, and it plays a part in what you want to do going forward in terms of the team you're trying to build. Managers don't start like United. It's just United that start in the summer to do their business, but other teams they like doing that before. City, you know what I'm trying to say? Liverpool, cool. So I'm hearing reports, the Athletic reporting that there was rifts between Bowley. I just think that's cap. There was rifts because Bowley wanted there to be rifts. If you ask me, I'm hearing that Potter. He was
signed my man. What I read today was he signed my man.
Do you get it, bro? I'm hearing he was speaking to Potter on WhatsApp, having little sneaky little messages.
What's his name? Cucurella.
Yeah, do you get it? That was Bowley's little sneaky link, fam. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
And
Potter was his sneaky
it's
link.
come to fruition.
You know, not even. I won't even call it a sneaky link. You know when you're in a girls are in a relationship, yeah.
Oh, here we go, man. Switching up the pods.
Listen. You know when girls are in a relationship and they just pop out with a new nigga like a couple months down the line. It's like that. It's not even a sneaky link thing. It's like a...
Shame
was there, innit? Like I was, you know, I was chipping in with the, you know, maybe the... You know what I'm trying to say? And you know how these... So I feel like it was poor, man, on Bowley's part, on a personal level, to sack my man after giving him all the players. That's one thing that I won't 100% say. I don't think he gave him all the players he wanted because... I just feel like the young G's, the young G's, the young G's, it was weird. They spent a check on young G's when they still had areas to improve on. That baffled me.
For me, I was so
that baffled me. So cool, whatever with the players, cool. But you've sacked him 7 games into a season, bro. He hasn't even fielded. He hasn't even got all his players back. He hasn't even fielded his strongest team. Yeah, you can say sentiment and all of this thing. There's no time for that. But 7 games into a season.
I wasn't surprised in terms of you look at my man Ted Bowley. He wanted Ronaldo. There was a moment in the transfer window where he wanted everyone. Do you get it? He wanted a big name to say, look, and then I feel like halfway through he switched up his thing, saying we just need to sign. As long as we sign Cucurella, we sign Fofana, we sign a young G. So for me, he was looking at all avenues, saying I'm gonna sign all these men. Do you get it? That for me wasn't too sure. So when people say, you've given him 250 M's.
Yeah, that's even another thing. That's why I said I don't know with the players thing, because we know that Bowley wanted players that Tuchel said no to. That was facts. You know what I'm saying?
No. That's why it's so weird, because at the same time, I get the feeling that there was Ted Bowley signings, yeah. But then there was reports coming out that Ted Bowley wanted Ronaldo and Tuchel said no. Then they obviously didn't end up getting Ronaldo. So it's like none of it really makes sense. Maybe Ted Bowley came with Cucurella and Fofana and Tuchel said, yeah, alright, cool. But for me, I get an inkling that was just all Ted Bowley. Because for me, you don't give 250.
L4, he's even switched his name to Ted, fam.
What's his name?
That's what we run with. No, it's a Ted thing.
What's his name?
Ted him. I Ted him, bro. I Ted.
Then you've
gone.
Like, for me, you don't give 250, 300 M's and then sack my man after, like what you said, 7 games. So for me, I'm saying Ted's bought them, said to my man, and Tuchel's gone, yeah, cool. Because it don't make sense to me. So then,
but that's on a business. That's even on a business standpoint.
Outside of that, he's gone again. New kid on the block. He's not started the season how I wanted to. Bosh, I'm gonna make a statement. I'm gonna make him gone. Graham Potter come in, different kind of manager, whatever. Cool. I just feel like it's the Ted Bowley show, bro. Personally.
But then,
it's all about him at the moment.
But then you see how I spoke to him. You know, I spoke to my good friend Tuchel. Listen, that's history, brother. So now, actually, when I actually think back to it, the question about sporting director, he played its part. Because, bro, we're seeing Bowley talking about apparently, well, Fabrizio came out saying Bowley wants to get a director of football. So is it really the Todd Bowley show? Do you think he may be not trying to go back into the background a bit?
Oh no, he's gonna it will calm down. It will calm down. I don't think he wants that to be the case permanently. But bro, he's just joined. Then he was like, I want Ronaldo, I want Neymar, I want all these men. That didn't work. So then he's gone, I just need to splash.
De Jong.
Yeah. I just need
Rafinha.
I just need to splash now. Do you get it?
Hey, if you think of the names that,
and he was close. He was close to Rafinha.
He was so close.
So for
he
me,
was so close to all of them. If then he was like, deep it.
Then Tuchel's like,
no, you're not deeping what I'm saying. one right answer from De Jong, Chelsea.
Yeah.
One being more barky for Koundé would have got him. Being more barky for Rafinha, because when Arsenal, they could have racked it up. They could have Ronaldo. One yes from Tuchel. Chelsea could have had a super team.
That's what I mean. So right now, I feel like moving forward, no.
You think calm down, innit?
So bro, I just feel like he's come in, and I feel like my man needs to make a statement, innit? But he's come in, done his thing now, spent bread. Now it's gonna come. Now he's gonna realize it ain't sustainable like this. So he's gonna need a sporting director, a director of football. He's gonna need. Didn't you see? It was Graham Potter. Graham Potter brought all this stuff. Everyone. They literally reloaded on Brighton. Brighton got home and their gaff was empty. Like literally,
he took
bro, everyone left with Potter. Everyone left with Potter.
He even took the kit man.
Bro, goalkeeping coach, bro. Yeah. You got home, you open the door, no sofa, no TV, nothing, bro. Yeah, bro, everyone's gone. So I feel like moving forward, the director of football will come, all of this will come, and then Bowley will.
So what?
It seems like him and Potter are friends, innit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now let me speak on Potter quick, because before we move on swiftly. Potter, great coach. Obviously there will be the question marks whether he can manage the big players, whether he can manage the egos and whatnot. But for me, I think Potter, I think he's a very likable gaffer. I think that would be the question mark, whether he can manage the egos. But I feel like his level of coaching is so, I don't know, man. I've seen them just give all the good sides games, if not winning against them.
Oh no, brilliant!
They're really, really showing their worth.
But there has been plenty of times this has happened on the Graham Potter. A run of games where they've not won, and when you hire someone like Graham Potter,
it's easy.
You've got to give my man time.
Yeah,
it's his first big job.
Yeah,
Certain players are not gonna fit into his system. he's gonna.
You say that, yeah, but I feel like you say that, yeah, but I feel like Chelsea.
Yeah.
I feel like the squad they have is genuinely not even could work. I'd feel like he has got his squad. I feel like genuinely during the transfer window, Bowley was literally messaging Potter, Sterling question mark, Cucurella. You saying you feeling man question mark? Fucking the rest of them. Do you get? I genuinely believe that was the case, bro. And it's not surprising because I feel like he, as you said, that everyone's left. I feel like this was in the works, bro. So now he's got players that can play in the 2-8 Havertz. He's got Mount, Chukwuemeka that they just even signed. They've got players. So it'll be interesting to see what Potter's on still because I think he's a good gaffer.
No, he is. But like I said, if anything goes by, Ted's got to give him time.
Yeah.
It can't be a thing where... Because it won't go right sometimes, bro. Like, we've seen it happens with every gaffer, bro. But you gotta... You get it, so...
Touching on Spurs quickly.
Yeah.
They've been... What do you call it? I don't know, man.
Bro, for me, people are getting onto them. I'm not gonna lie. People have been getting onto them. They've not been great. They've not been doing this. I've watched their games. Blah, blah, blah. Bro, like, what do you expect to see? I don't get it. Like, what do you expect to see from Antonio Conte? Like, when has it ever been great? Never. But what have they been doing? Getting results.
Nah, I'm not hearing it, man.
They've gone to... But bro, what did you expect, though? Did you expect anything different?
It's not about what I expect. I expect to see better against the bottom sides, performance-wise. That's what I expect.
But you're not getting that, bro.
But I've seen it though. So how can I not get it?
You're not getting it, bro.
You're saying not get it. I know what I expect from when they come up against the bigger teams, like the Liverpool, Cities, the Chelseas, whatever. But against the smaller sides, respectfully, bro, I expect them to be keeping the ball.
But bro,
to not be stringing the ball out of play like Fred every 5 seconds. You get what I'm trying to say? You can't tell me about Spurs this season so far, bro, because I was literally sitting with a Spurs fan in the Chelsea game that they played, and he was even mirroring everything I was saying in terms of them Spurs as a collective wanting to see them play better against lower blocks, bro. Just like how it was for us last season and all of this stuff about us wanting to see us, you know what I'm trying to say, perform better against the smaller teams.
But for me, if Antonio Conte was my gaffer,
it's not about that though. It's about the players they've brought in, bro. Let's not be
that's
silly,
irrelevant for me, bro. Because Antonio Conte is my gaffer, bro. If Antonio Conte was the United manager and we've gone to, respectfully, Palace are coming to Old Trafford and we were 1-0 and we've been solid. Palace have had the majority of the ball, but they've not looked like scoring. I'm leaving the ground saying, yeah, I don't want to see that, but that's the manager we got.
So you're saying they just need to firm that?
Of course. It's like with Mourinho.
It's not my business anyway.
It's like with Mourinho. When Mourinho come in, I was his biggest fan because mentally, I had already accepted that when we go 1-0 up, we're going to see things that us as United fans are not used to because of our gaffer. Whereas with Ten Hag, if I see certain things, I'm going to be like, no, because you wasn't doing this at Ajax. So why are you doing it? Why are you doing it now? Why are you going away from what you normally do? Do you get it? That's why I'll get annoyed. But with Spurs fans and all of that, as long as you're winning, you can't complain. Oh, you beat Fulham 2-1, you're complaining. Why are you complaining? Why are you moaning? Who else have they beat where it's not been... Wolves?
What are you saying? They ain't got a right to basically moan because they ain't got no trophies. That's basically what you're saying.
They ain't got a right to moan. They've got a gaffer who's a winner, who's been there and done it. They're winning games of football. They've not lost this season. What are you moaning about? Personally. Spurs ain't got this fixed style of play that United have, the Barcelonas have. What are you moaning about? So what if you're parking a bus against whoever Fulham?
Well, that's their business, isn't it?
It is their business. It is their business. And for that fan that you're sitting next to, God help you, bro, because you're not going to get that.
I've seen it, though. So.
Bro, and it will happen, of course, bro. When your manager's in charge, there's going to be games where you're like, raw. I've seen, like, those times under Mourinho, I was like, raw. But, bro, the majority of the time, they've got a front three who could hurt any team in world football, bro. So there's going to be days where you're going to get ripped apart. It's going to happen. And that's why you've seen it in the past. But
No, I'm saying I've seen them
and it will happen, bro.
possession based. No, it doesn't. I mean, no, that's not. You can't go from playing the way they play in terms of the way you're speaking about counter attacking and whatnot, and then go from games where I've seen them literally possession based, do a team, sustain attacks. That's the difference with what I'm saying, bro. I know what you're saying. I'm saying I've seen them enough do that. So Spurs fans can expect to see better performances on the eye. That's what I'm trying to say.
But
It's just about-
but for me, that's on the off chance. It's like the opposite. Do you get it? That's the way I see it.
If you're moving
bro.
forward as a team, you're getting more quality players, and I've seen you do it like sustainably in a game. There's no reason why I can't think with more better players you can't do it this season. So maybe I don't know. Maybe the expectations you have for Spurs is where it's meant to be. But for me, with the players they've signed, spending 60 million on backups and that means you're cushy for other positions in your squad. If you can spend 60 million, then you're cushy, innit?
I just don't know how man can
for a
complain,
backup, for
personally.
not someone else coming in, for a backup. But let's move on, man.
Personally,
Let's move on quickly. I just want to speak on quickly. Newcastle, innit? Because I just feel like they've been some, I'd say, good showing this season. I feel like the injuries haven't helped them. I feel like Isaac's quality, very, very, very quality signing. My FM guy, man, you can't doubt him. And yeah, I feel like they'll mount a nice. I predicted them to finish 7th. No reason why I can't think that they can finish in Europe this season. So, yeah, man. Touching on that,
no, nothing to argue there. Still, I said Eddie Howe, my manager of the season, mate.
oh yeah,
For long shot, I didn't want to go for the easy one, innit? But it started well.
What do you mean easy one?
Guardiola, innit? I didn't want to go.
Oh no. Alright.
And speaking of Palace, no, we can't leave Palace out. So we can't leave Palace. Yeah. I don't need to go home angry.
L4 was side-eyeing us.
Oh, go on.
Zaha, man.
Oh, yeah. The Zaha show is still.
Zaha.
I feel like
L4 was
it's been a mixed bunch. It's been a mixed bunch in terms of the start to the season. I just feel that there's been promising moments, but at the same time, there's been frustrating. Obviously, City, they should have gone. That goal should have stood. They should have been 3-0 up at the Etihad.
Yeah, that was.
They've ended up losing, and then obviously the Brentford game, they were top draw until Patrick decided to change it, and then the last 30 minutes became a basketball match. So it's like, it's just frustrating. But it's like same old. It's a bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie, because it's like you expect them to push on. They make nice signings, and then
Do you think that? Because I don't think they added enough to their side.
No, you're right.
They spent how much was it on Doucouré L4? 22 million on Doucouré. You telling me he couldn't?
No, but that's what I mean by the annoyance. It's like you've got Doucouré.
Why are you spending 22? What
You've got
when you have other places in your team to sort out in terms of quality?
No. But what I mean annoying is like that includes it. Like you've gone for Doucouré and you need another centre mid and you ain't done it. Do you get it? So it's like we still have another year of Jeffrey Sloop. It's a bit like, it reminds me a bit of United. So we've got a centre mid, but we need another one. So, and that reflected into the start of the season, because it's like it's been up and down. And just a quick mention on Joachim Andersen. Them
Diags.
What a footballer! Oh my lord!
From when he got Nunes sent off, he was scratched into the history books for me.
Days! I've seen a different side to him, bro.
Yeah. He's been
crazy.
Crazy. My man's been chatting to the. Yeah, he's literally reminding me of the. You see how we're getting old school number 9s back in fashion. You're getting the Isaacs, you're getting Haalands. Even put Nunes there if you like. You know what I mean? Giving you a handful. Them kind of strikers. Then you got the defenders that are Martinez, that's really chatting in your ear. That's really barging you from... You know what I'm trying to say? That's what I've been missing, bro. Them defenders that really... You're seeing them battling with their strikers for the whole 90 minutes. You see what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, he's been a breath of fresh air. With his Diags, with his defending, with
and I hate to say it every time, bro, but L4, bro, you better be careful. He'll get pickpocketed.
Hey, like, he's done, innit?
He'll get pickpocketed.
How many years did he sign?
Days.
Yeah,
He'll get pickpocketed, man. But
yeah, 5 man.
Yeah.
5 man that could be open season.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that's another video. Feel the Play TV. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Make sure you like, tell us what you think. Make sure you comment as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, peace.